G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am of course Akaflos, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Path of Champions. We're going to be doing the new 3-star weekly adventures here against Darius, and we are going to be using Lux for this run. So the reason why we are going to be using Lux today into Darius is quite simply because of the special rule here. The first special rule, the power of observation. Game start, all players summon a Hextech Observatory. I think any champion that actually takes advantage of spells or is really centered around spells will benefit greatly from this power, so that's probably the reason why we're going with Lux today. In regards to the other two powers here, the Blade in the Darkness as well as the Vicious Enemy, these are pretty standard. The Blade in the Darkness is really the Zed's power if I'm not mistaken. Round end, if the player's Nexus took damage this run, the foe's strongest unit strikes it. It is a little bit frightening, and considering this is a Noxian adventure, it could be a little bit scary because a lot of Noxian units are really big in terms of the attack stat. It could be a little bit frightening, but I think there is a way to deal with it. In terms of the Vicious Enemy, it's pretty standard, plus 10 Nexus Cell, plus 1 storing mana, plus 1 storing hand size. Anyway, let's head back out and we are gonna go over the game plan here with Lux. So as you can see, I have her at level 19 and 3 star powers. That means I'm probably going to be missing out on the level 20 heroes welcome, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's quickly go over the star powers here real quick. Lighting the way to each round the first time you play a spell, refill mana equal to its cost. Pushing my limits, plus 1 storing mana. When you play 6 plus mana of spells, create a 0 cost golden Aegis in hand. So this is going to be really good, because every time we cast a spell, we are going to get a mana refill, and potentially we can trigger this pushing my limits. Essentially, we're going to get a golden Aegis, and the golden Aegis will give us a rally, so it's going to be a free rally provided we can trigger it. Alright, so in terms of the champion level, I am at level 19. That means I'm gonna be missing out on the level 20 heroes welcome. I also will be missing out on the level 2840 starring Nexus Health, as well as the level 30 rare relic slot 3, but I think it should be fine. Moving on into the relics here, we are gonna be going with a Luden's Tempest as well as an Arcane Comet. The reason why Luden's Tempest works is quite simply because of Lux's Final Spark. So upon level up, she will create a Final Spark in hand, and the damage of that Final Spark is gonna be amplified because of the Luden's Tempest. I believe it will go up from a 4 damage to a 5 damage, and couple that with the fact that the Final Spark is probably the only spell with an Overwhelm, this is going to be really good damage. Now the other relic that we are going to be going with here is also an Arcane Comet. Round start, create a Fleeting Falling Comet in hand. I think this is a really good spell, quite simply because the Falling Comet here is going to be a 6 cost spell, which will actually help with the Lux level up as well as the star power earlier. It will also obliterate a unit or a landmark, so this is probably going to be a really useful spell to have. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. So we are going to quickly head back out and we are going to take a look at this adventure. Alright, we are all loaded in, and it's only just occurred to me that this is Noxus versus the Master, so that's definitely kinda cool because this is thematically accurate. So our bosses are gonna be Swain as well as Darius. That means we're gonna be taking on both of the leaders of the Noxian hierarchy. So let's go ahead and just head to the power node here and pick up our first power. Okay, we have a raiding party, a light in wit, and a crush. I think we're gonna reroll this because ideally we want something that will work well with Lux. Sorcery could be great here because we get to refill our spell mana, although I don't think that's gonna be too important because we already have the Hextech Observatory as well as Lux's star power, but we'll see if we could aim for something that's gonna be really great. I think something that could double the slow spells could actually be really beneficial here. Okay, we get a game start, get a mana gem. I think we're just gonna immediately pick this up. I know this is not exactly the spell power that I'd like, but I think this is also just as good, so we're gonna pick that up. Let's head to the Noxkraya Arena. Alright, so as you can see here, we get a Lux. We are going to keep her in hand because obviously we are not yet at level 20. That means we don't have access to draw a champion. So we're just going to keep her in hand. I think we are also going to keep everything else. This looks like a fairly decent enough start. Right, let's put on the Succession here because that way we can refill mana because of the Observatory, and then we can bring on more units. Vanguard Sergeant on. 6 damage here. Really nice. Culling Strike will take this out. So I'm a little bit reluctant to bring on Lux here because she could potentially die. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring on the Mage Seeker Conservator here. Alright, so now that I know Oh, we don't have enough mana regardless. I apologize. I thought we had enough mana to bring on Lux. It's fine. So I guess what we're going to do is we're just going to bring on the Mage Seeker inside it then.
So we stay vigilant.
And at least we take out the Reckless Trifarian here. Right, I guess we're going to bring on the Lux here. We have to be a little bit brave, of course. We could, of course, die to a Culling Strike, but I think it should be fine.
Let the light guide you.
No Culling Strike yet, which is cool. I guess we'll attack first.
Sure about that?
Take my help.
Cool, we get an Arcane Comet here. We can actually play this here. Should get a spell refill as well, which is great.
Pushing my limits.
And of course, we play Final Spark to the Nexus. We can rally and then we can attack again. Really great. Let's actually play 4 Demacia, that way we guarantee damage. And actually we get another Final Spark. So yeah, this is the cool thing about the Lux deck, right? All you need to do is you just need to play a shitload of spells and then you're gonna get a lot of damage. Really easily. And with the Hextech Observatory, it's just amplified even further. There we go.
Time to get my hands dirty.
Do we win?
Alright, so let's see. We get a Give It All here as well as a Blade of the Exile. To be fair, both of these are really good. Give It All here will actually give the allies the maximum power and health. However, I think the Blade of the Exile is what I prefer here because of the fact it's cheap. -1 cost is going to bring it down to 0, so I think we're going to pick this up. Alright, so let's head to the support champion. Now that I think about it, actually the Give It All could have been better because there were actually progress Lux's level up, but it's fine. At least we get a quick attack and an overwhelm. I think that's going to be better in the long run. Okay, so we have Gwen, Kennen, and Shen here. To be honest, I don't think I like any of these. I think Jace would be good here. Karma could also be decent as well, but because I don't want to spend the reroll, I think we're just going to pick up the Shen. Alright, let's see what our options here. We have an item chest, a slot pot, as well as a healer. I think we're going to head to the item chest, so we're going to take on the Stalking Wolf. Right, this is also not a bad start. We don't have Lux in the turn 1, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to reroll some of these. We can get rid of the Spirit's Refuge. I think we can get rid of the Lauren Protege as well. And we might as well even get rid of the Mage Seeker Persuader. I'm happy to start with the Succession on turn 1, since we have the Mana Gem after all. Well, we don't roll the Lux, but it's fine. Let's bring on the Succession first. I guess we'll bring on the Vanguard Sergeant here. Let's actually play Succession again. Can actually get a rally thing here. The Golden Aegis, cool. And we can play really aggressively. I'm not going to waste the Blade of the Exile on these units. I think I would like to save that for Lux instead. So yeah, we're just going to attack like so. Golden Aegis. 9 damage. Really nice. Okay, we don't get the Lux here, but it's fine. We'll play 4 Demacia, level everyone up. Well, not level everyone up, but boost everyone up. And then get the rally as well. We can potentially attack this turn, and we might even get the win. Okay, cool. So let's do the barrier on this guy. We even put on the Bright Steel Protector for even more damage, but it should be fine. Wonderful. We have the victory. We get a Lux here, but it's probably too late. Alright, so we get some fairly decent upgrades here. A barrier on the Mage Seeker Persuader seems fine. Swiftling Flight with the +2/+0 is also not bad because of the Challenger as well as the stat. Given ally +1/+2 and I can block units with Elusive this round, I think we're just gonna go with the upgrade to the Persuader because I think it should be a cheap unit that we can bring on. The barrier is also really nice, so I think I like this. Alright, let's head to the item chest here. We get to pick up an upgrade here. Predict on Succession seems decent. Remembrance with Droid Champion is also great. I think I like the upgrade on the Remembrance, so I'm gonna pick that up. Now let's head to the Crimson Aristocrat. We'll take her on, and then we'll head to the shop here. Okay, we get Remembrance here, but it's kinda expensive. We will keep the Persuader just in case we don't get a 3 cost. I think we'll reroll everything else, and we'll keep these two. Well, we do get our Succession, which is great. That means we can play it. Get the mana refill.
Sultan stitches to awaken the blood within.
I'm gonna play a Remembrance here. That way we get the Rally, as well as we draw a Lux, potentially. No, we get a Shen, which is still okay. Let's actually attack first.
Formation.
Pallid and cold. Still the bleeding.
Golden Aegis, get the barrier, and then Rally.
Taste my steel. Take my helmet. Nothing can stop me.
Alright, we're bringing on the Persuader here.
Their guilt is evident.
Let's bring on the other one, why not?
Denounce magic.
I'm inclined to bring on Shen here.
The fate of mortals and spirits falls to me.
Alright, and let's just attack straight up. Or actually we can play a barrier on this guy. That way Shen can barrier someone else.
Heavy burden.
Barrier one of the 4/4s.
Sense an
Drag this guy here. We'll bring this guy here. Oh, this guy. Okay, so he doesn't have Challenger. My mistake. I wasn't paying attention. But this should be okay. Let's attack. It's cool. This doesn't really matter. We should still get the win here. We lose some units, but it's fine. And we should get the win next turn, I believe.
None stronger.
I'm also just realizing that Shen Stand United is a 6 cost. That means it could be really beneficial because we cast this, we get the Rally with the Golden Aegis, and then we can attack. So all in all, it was a happy little accident, so I'm definitely happy with that. Alright, let's actually bring on the Mage Seeker Insider here first. We're probably not going to play this turn, we should be fine. We'll let it kill our unit, it's cool, it's alright. Let's bring on the Vanguard Sergeant. And we should win next turn.
Protect Demacia.
enforced equilibrium. Our wills align. You fought with honor.
Okay, battle rewards here, we get a Sonic Wave, a Noxian Tellstones, and more barrier stuff. I think we're gonna pick up the Sonic Wave here. Challenger could be kinda useful, and we are gonna move on. Right, let's see what you get here. Buy a power, your credit cards cost 1 less. I think we're gonna spend 1 reroll here and see if we could get something. When you damage an enemy, reduce its power by the damage dealt. I'm gonna reroll again. I don't really like this. Let's see if we could get something better. Cards you draw cost 1 less this round isn't bad, so I'm gonna pick this up. But frankly, I would have preferred if we got something that will actually benefit us in terms of the spells, but it's fine. Do we need any cards? I don't think so. Some of the spells could be decent, but I think we're gonna keep our gold for the power, so we are just gonna proceed on ahead. Let's head to the healer here. We don't need any health, and we're gonna take on Swain. Okay, so this is not a bad start, and I think you understand the strategy at this point. I'm just probably going to play a Succession on turn 1 and then go on from there. So yeah, I think we're going to keep this hand. We draw Lux here, which is good. We can bring on the next turn. Let's play Succession first.
I have my orders.
Let's play the Protege.
Strength and grace, beauty in the play.
Let's actually attack like so. We probably should have played the Kai Guardian on the Lauren Protege first, but it's fine. I wasn't really thinking that far. So I guess what we're going to do is we're just going to attack like so.
Hardly fair.
Ready.
We probably should have played the Kai Guardian first on the Lauren Protege, but it's fine because I probably wasn't thinking that far. Alright, so let's end the round here. It's cool, it's cool. Lux comes on.
The sun is shining. We should too.
Doesn't want to attack, it's fine. Deals damage to a Nexus because of the play in the darkness, but it's alright. Swain's probably going to come on here, so that way we could obliterate. We'll try to bait that out, so I think we're going to play the Conservative first.
Confine and contain.
You don't know what you're doing.
It's fine.
Contain magic.
I really want to bait out that Swain. I think what we're going to do is we're going to play the Vanguard Sergeant.
A Demacian soldier is worth 10 foes. By my hand will Noxus rise.
Lead
Alright,
us
he's
to
on.
victory,
Let's do an
friend.
Obliterate, take him out.
I've been hiding my light too long.
Nice. Final Spark. And I think, no, let's not do the Final Spark first. Let's actually do a... No, Final Spark is probably better first. Okay, so we'll do Final Spark here. Take out this guy. I have a plan, I have a plan.
Beacon through the
Everything's going according to plan. Let's bring on a Protector because this is a free Nexus. We'll just randomly give barrier to a unit.
Demacians protect each other.
For Demacia on. +3/+3. Might even win this turn. Let's deal damage first.
Let's brighten up their day.
Final Spark to the Nexus. We probably should have just rallied and attacked there, but it's fine. We should still get the win here. No problem at all. There we go.
For justice and all things bright. Would it help if I apologized?
Okay, awesome. So let's see what we get here in terms of battle rewards. We get a Quick Strike Blade, we get a Dragon's Tooth, as well as a Serrated Dirk. I think the Quick Strike Blade is fine. We're gonna pick this up on Lux. And let's head on to the next power. Oh, we get a Frostbite here, a Fleeting Pharaoh Presence, as well as a Fleeting copy of the last non-fleeting card. I think the Hold 'em Off is great here. The Frostbite could be decent against the Darius, so I'm gonna pick this up. Alright, so let's see. We have a Grave Physician, as well as a Healer Node. I don't think we really need the Healer Node, so I'm probably gonna hit to the Grave Physician. So we're gonna take on the Chempunk Shredder. Right, not a bad start. I think we can work with this. I am going to reroll the Spirit's Refuge, and I think we'll keep everything else. We maybe could have hard rerolled there for a Succession, but I think it's fine. Let's actually play the Persuader here.
Their guilt is evident.
My plans.
Conservative as well.
Confine and contain.
Right, we'll take 2 Nexus damage here, but it's alright. We probably should have rerolled for the Succession, but I think it should be cool.
They'll never see these coming.
Bring on the Shen.
2 worlds, 1 balance.
Let's attack.
It must be done.
We get stunned here whenever we take damage, but it should be fine, because chances are we're probably just gonna block us, stuff like that. Unless it brings on a Chempunk Shredder, of course. Yeah, something like that could be a little bit problematic, but we have enough units to counter. I think what we can do actually is... What about if we play a Stand United? Would that work? That way we could block some stuff, I believe. Yeah, I think that should work, right? Let's actually do a barrier to... these two. I'm gonna see if this works. I'm gonna see if this works. I haven't actually tried it yet.
Where they are needed.
So Shen and this guy shouldn't take damage here, I believe. Oh, they actually still take damage. Wow. I definitely misplayed that terribly. But thank God we had the mana refill here. So what we can do is we can play Kai Guardian. Let's actually give barrier to this guy. I know he already has barrier, but I want to get the Poro, I would say. And now we'll bring him on.
The balance has been maintained. Keeping pace.
It's fine. We'll take the elusive damage. We can actually rally here if we want to. We don't have enough units, however, so I don't think we're gonna do that. Yeah, let's actually pass the turn. Take some damage there, but it's fine. Should be able to counter that. Finally, we got a succession, but it's probably a little too late. Let's actually attack first.
Sorry. Wrong turn.
Give me a weapon, I'll give it firepower.
It's cool. We'll play succession now.
Tough places.
This eclectic collection seems good. We'll just play it. It's okay. At least we get the rally as well. That way we could attack several times this turn. Oh my lord. That's a lot of chimes and a lot of flash bomb traps. We probably should have played that earlier. But it's cool. It's cool. Let's play a barrier on this guy. Let's attack like so. We'll drag him here.
Can't outrun justice.
Hello there.
You get stunned, but it's cool. We can rally again next turn, and we should be okay. It's a little bit longer because we don't have the Lux, but frankly, I think it should be alright. At least we take out some of the units.
When tribe calls, a reply is proper.
Still no Lux, which is a little bit sad, but it's fine. I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a Golden Aegis here. Let's actually do it on... Let's do it on the 4-4, the Challenger 4-4.
Officer J.S. Hawklaw.
Okay, decent. So that way we clear up a spot. We can bring on Remembrance. We get a unit. Takes out this guy. It's cool. And we might even play Spirit Refuge here. We get the lifesteal. Alright, finally we get a Lux. We're gonna bring it on now. Happy accidents, guys. Happy accidents.
Just show me an ally in need. I'll be there.
Right, let's attack with what we've got. Gonna drag this guy here. Let's drag this guy here. We're gonna end the round. It's cool. We actually don't need the Blade of the Exile regardless. We should still win here. Okay, so let's actually attack straight up. We'll give Spirit Refuge to the 5-1 just to get some lifesteal back. I think that could be important.
My father's blade.
Nice.
Just out of reach.
Let's rally again, and then we will attack once more. We should get the win.
Illuminate the enemy.
You fought with honor.
Right, so that battle was a little bit longer because I thought we didn't need the succession, but apparently we probably need it. So I think what we're going to do is we are actually going to buff it here. Let's give it a Hextech Fabricator 1. Right, let's set the Grave Physician. And let's see, we get a free attack with the Reborn Grenadier is not bad. Risen Rider with Barrier is also decent. Risen Reckoner with the Reckoner Mark. I don't like this because it's ephemeral, it's going to strike. I think we're just going to pick up the Reborn Grenadier, it's fine. Now let's head to the shop here. We're going to grab a power. Okay, welcome gifts isn't too bad. We actually have an extra reroll, but I think I'm happy to pick this up. Alright, let's see what our options. We have a Scribosaurus as well as an item chest. Scribosaurus isn't too bad, but I think I fancy the item chest more. So we're going to head down to the Trifarian Gloryseeker. We do get a Lux here, but we are going to reroll everything else. I hope we could get a succession. That would be decent. No succession. Reborn Grenadier is fine. Persuader is also alright. I think we can work with this. Let's put on the Persuader first. I'll bring on the zero cost Conservator. Can even play the Grenadier if we want to. Let's play it, why not? Oh, we have to discard. Okay, so I guess we'll keep that first and we'll, you know, decide later on. Alright, for reduced cost Shen, let's bring him on. Let's actually attack. Put this guy here.
My cause is righteous. Get ready, girl.
Okay, I think I'm happy to discard the Reckoning because kill all units with 4 less power is probably going to be detrimental to both sides. So I think we're going to discard that. I wanted to take this guy out. I forgot about this, the Militant March thing. And it's fine, it's fine. We should still be able to win. Lux comes on, we get the Obliterate. We're fine.
We are forged in war.
The Kinku protects those who keep the balance.
Just show me an ally in need. I'll beat them.
As Noxus wills.
It's cool. Let's actually put this guy here.
Excellent cur.
Challenger +2/+0. Can we do this? I think we can. Yeah, we definitely can do this. So we'll waste the Challenger this turn, but it's fine. Lux is fated. That means we can probably just target her and she'll get the buff in preparation for the next turn. The permanent buff. Let's pick up the Elusive here. Alright, and let's do a give an ally +2. We'll take out the Gloryseeker. Shieldbreaker, sorry. And we might as well just give Lux the buff as well. Now, I will wait for the next turn. We'll give it to her when she is fated. That's probably better. Alright, we'll play the spell.
For the Empire.
Let's obliterate this guy.
Better, brighter than before.
I realized I made a mistake here. I should have played that Obliterate first. That way the Observatory and the Lux ability will actually refill our spell mana back up to full. That way we can play more units. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to that. I didn't think of that, so I truly apologize. But it's fine. We can still deal a final spark here. Take out the Nexus, attack, and then do the rally, and then attack again. Yeah, it's still alright. It's still alright. We are still in control.
Enforced equilibrium.
Barrier on. We'll give it to Shen.
The balance has been maintained.
Get the rally. We get to attack.
So I go.
Let's see what you've got.
I misjudged.
Nothing but nothing.
Alright, we'll not make the same mistake again. We'll obliterate first. Get the mana refill. There we go.
The prettier the rose, the
Can actually we can actually do final spark straight up here. We don't need to do the elusive first.
A beacon through
Some
the
damage onto the Nexus. And we actually win here. Golden Aegis. Let's give it the Lux. Both Shen and Lux have overwhelmed, so I guess we can attack straight up. We don't even need the elusive. Cool.
Did we win?
Really nice. So let's see. We get a Laurel Protege, a Flash of Brilliance, as well as Kinku's Student. I think we'll pick up the Brilliance here because it can generate a 6+ cost spell in case we need it, but I don't think it's going to be that important. Alright, let's head to the item chest here. Let's see, we get Sonic Wave, Spirit's Refuge, +0/+2. We'll pick this up, why the hell not? It's not really going to be that important, because I think we should be able to beat Darius rather easily. Alright, we get Persuader, Flash of Brilliance here, and Kai Guardian. I think you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to hard reroll at least most of the cards. I just want one as an insurance policy. But yeah, I am going to hard reroll for a Succession, and hopefully we get that. That could be decent. We don't get our Succession, but it's fine. We still get a Lux and a Remembrance here, which isn't too bad. Let's bring on the Persuader then, which was our insurance policy. Right, we can bring on anyone here, but we can't play Spirit's Refuge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the turn first. Let's play Spirit Refuge. Alright, and we have enough for the Remembrance. Nice. Get a Lux as well. We can bring that on next turn. Let's play Golden Aegis here, and I think we'll give it to... I think we'll give it to the Lifesteal guy. That way we could kill some enemies here. So let's attack like so. Let's track this guy here. We can even play Sonic Wave. Give it to the Overwhelm here. Let's pick up the Elusive. We will have to give up the +2/+0, but at least we take out the City Breaker as well. Alright, Darius will come on here because of his cost reduction. Let's bring on Lux.
We can do this.
Culling Strike, but that's fine. We have another one here, but we probably have to be really careful. Alright, no Darius, it's cool. We're just gonna attack straight up. Let's track this guy here.
I'll handle this myself.
Alright, let's bring on the Lux here.
This is what Demacia brings against Noxus.
I've seen more than my share of trouble.
Strength above all.
This is what Demacia brings against Noxus. You bet your ass, Darius. This is what we're bringing against you. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna drop the Persuader here, I guess.
You look guilty.
Yeah, why not? We'll take out the Darius. Right, I'm gonna play Remembrance here.
Better, brighter than before.
Mine is
I get Darius on, but it's fine. What we can do is we can do an Obliterate. Get a lot of spells here. We probably need to clear our hand a little bit. It's a stun, but it's fine. Can go ahead and stun this guy. I don't mind. Let's play the final Sparks. We'll play one after another. Deal some good Nexus damage. And we might even get the win here.
Fuse is lit.
Alright, let's take out this guy. Alright, let's bring on Shen.
I walk the space between worlds,
We'll attack first.
so I go.
Rally. Let's give it to Lux. Why not? And we get the win.
I sense an imbalance.
Alright, one more time, and then we get the win. There we go. Let's randomly give the barrier. Doesn't really matter.
The balance has been maintained. Enforced equilibrium.
The superior tactic is to never give up.
Alright guys, and there you have it. That is of course the weekly adventure done. So frankly, if you ask me, this weekly adventure, it's a 3-star adventure, which is an appropriate ranking. In terms of difficulty, I don't think it's that difficult. You should be able to get this done with virtually any champion. I just used Lux here because, you know, I thought of the Hextech Observatory. I think you can use this with a Lee Sin as well. It could be kind of decent. Even a Garen could also kind of work. But overall, I thought it was kind of fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this adventure here. And if you did, consider leaving a like as well as subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate your support. But most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of Legends of Runeterra or Path for Champions content just like this one. With that being said, this is Keflo signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me as well. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.